Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. As you may have noticed, I did just shower. Apologies for the appearance, but it's whatever. I didn't really have time because I did need to get this out. Another thing real quick, this is going to be the same shirt in my next kill count. So, yeah, just putting that out there. I'm going to record the next kill count right after this, so just, again, be aware of that. So, today I'm doing the Man from Toronto, a Netflix movie starring Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson, and is about a agency who has, of course, many men from many countries and even cities. There's like a man from Miami, man from Toronto, man from Tacoma, man from Moscow, man from Tokyo. Those are just some of the cities where they're at. Anyway, so yeah, in terms of reviews, this movie it's okay. Like, it's not the greatest. There's some funny bits, but it's like the most basic action Kevin Hart movie Netflix. It's the most basic Netflix action movie that a Netflix action movie could get. Like, it's just not. Look, I'm not saying that Kevin Hart isn't funny. He's definitely funny. He's got some funny bits. But he's not, like, the fucking king of comedy. I'd say that'd probably go to, like, fucking Fluffy or Jack Whitehall. I think those are some of the funniest comedians out there. But, like, Kevin Hart, not so much. He isn't the funniest, but he's okay. He's washed. No, but he's fine. He's okay. But again, not a king of comedy. So, I'm not just saying that just to start up some controversy, but I'm just saying that's why I don't like this movie as much, because I don't think of Kevin Hart as a comedic man. I just see him I see him as a short black guy. That's what I see him as, and I mean, shit, he is fucking short. I'm taller than him. But nonetheless, this movie's fine. It's watchable. Would I watch it again? Sure, why not? I don't see any problem with it. It's okay. The acting it's okay. It's fine. And, like, even the story, I feel like the whole concept of a man in every city, it gets a bit repetitive, but I like it. You know, it's fine. Like, this really is just, it's an okay movie. There's nothing too spectacular about it, and there's nothing, it's basic. It's a basic Netflix action movie, and I mean, they're all okay, but never truly, like, good. I'm trying to think of some other stuff to talk about. I can't really think of anything, so I guess I'll just get right into it. Clue number 1 is the man from Toronto's grandfather, who was killed by a bear on the little ice lake that they grew up on. That he grew up on, the man from Toronto. You get my point. Clue number 2 is the man who Woody was interrogating at the beginning. I called him Woody here because the actor who plays the man from Toronto called to his name. His first name is Woody. So let me start from I fucked that up so badly. But I called the man from Toronto Woody here because the actor who plays the man from Toronto his name is Woody Harrelson. And I didn't think the man from Toronto would just seem like a bit of a stretch to put here, and it just wouldn't fit, so I just called him Woody because of his actor, Woody Harrelson. And he was killed by the customer who, I guess, called the man from Toronto, shooting him. Okay, number 3 to 4 are the two people who wanted the man interrogated, and they were killed by by a gunshot and explosion. I should note what I mean by the man. So, when Kevin Hart, name just Teddy, first arrives at like his vacation cabin and first gets accused of being the man from Toronto, there is, of course, two guys who want someone interrogated, and that's who I'm counting here. That's who I'm counting as the man. The guy who the customers wanted interrogated. Again, killed by gunshot and explosion. Kill number 5. The guy who was being interrogated by the two men who first thought that Kevin Hart was the man from Toronto. Kill number 6 to 10 was the 6 cops that sabotaged the 6 to 11 were the 6 cops that sabotaged the interrogation, and they were killed by just explosion. Kill number 12 to 13 were the pilot and co-pilot on the plane carrying the man from Toronto and Teddy to Puerto Rico. Kill number 14 to 17 were all 4 men that were on the plane carrying Teddy to Puerto Rico. Kill number 17 was, 18 was Philip Beaumont, the man who owns a country club in Miami, who was killed by the man from Miami, beating him to death with a fake putter. Kill number 19 was the man who was playing golf with Philip, who was killed by the man from Miami, shooting him with a fake putter. Kill number 20 to 22 were the 3 men who... Yeah, that is correct, sorry. Wait. No, it's not. No, it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kill number 20 to 22 were the 3 men who hired the man from Toronto to find out who Green is. Yeah. Kill number 23 to 25 were the 3 other men who was accused of being Green, who was killed by the man of Toronto. Kill number 26 was the guard that was guarding the interrogation room, who was killed by a gunshot to the head. Kill number 27 to 28 were 2 associates that were working for the colonel, who was killed by gunfire. Kill number 29 was the associate of some bad guy in Tokyo, who was killed by the man from Tokyo slicing and dicing him. Kill number 30 was a brother of the men from Tacoma, who was killed by gunfire. Kill number 31 was the man from Moscow, who was killed by the man from Toronto, throwing a 25-pound plate at his head. He could have survived this, but it's a 25-pound plate. I just kind of assumed he was dead. Kill number 31 was a brother of the man from Tacoma, who was killed by the man from Toronto. A lot of men here. Putting his head through the blade of a chainsaw. Kill number 33 was the white woman who runs the men from everywhere, who was killed by Teddy pulling a lever that let her drop into a vat of boiling water. Kill number 34. The man from Tokyo, who was killed by the man from Toronto. What the fuck? Yeah, the man from Tokyo, who was killed by the man from Toronto. I didn't specify here. Sorry about that. So in total, sorry about that. So in total, there was 34 deaths, 34 kills, sorry, in the man from Toronto. So originally, I kind of went on a whim here. I went off script, improv, I guess you could say. Because I forgot to count the guy who gets interrogated when Teddy is initially accused of being the man from Toronto. I didn't count him, so I kind of just, I might have fucked up. I'm just saying. That's why I'm mentioning it. I might have fucked up in some parts, but that is the reason why. So yeah, that's it. I won't be able to stream Saturday and Sunday because I have my sister's celebration of life and then her like actual funeral on Sunday. So, I mean, I won't be able to do anything there. I mean, because this is, of course, pre-recorded. I'm just saying. I mean, yeah, videos will be released that day, but these are just pre-recorded. And I just schedule them for those days. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I really have to say. Again, I would rather it not be 10 fucking minutes, but 10 minutes is fine. So yeah, that's really about it. That's all I got. I will see you all in the next video, which for you guys will be tomorrow. For me, will be in a few minutes. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hold.